Good morning, Ada family. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video. Yet again, no matter the Cardano price. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go, guys. We got a lot to cover. We're going to be talking about the hard forks, the previous hard forks, in preparation for the Vasil hard fork coming estimated time later this month, guys. I know we're excited. People are expecting some sort of price pump due to the hard forks. Well, I could tell you guys that in the run-up to all the hard forks, we have had a little bit of a price pump. Now, obviously, I can't see the future. Okay, I'm just a human being like you. So, you can position your portfolio for a slight pump. Now, are we going to go to $1? Probably not, guys. Like, that's probably not going to happen, but maybe a 5, 10, maybe 15-cent pump is not out of the question as the middle of the month comes on. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Let's get right into the news here. So we're just gonna go through and read what happened during these various hard forks. Okay, there's been quite a few hard fork combinator events that have occurred in the lifetime of Cardano. So we're gonna start off with the first one here. And we've got the Byron phase. This is the federated phase, guys. This is one of the first hard forks that occurred. All right. Byron is the foundational version of the Cardano blockchain. This version enabled the trade of Cardano native crypto into ADA. It attached users and established the Cardano community in the crypto space. After thorough peer-reviewed academic research, the developers rolled out the Byron mainnet in September 2017. That sounds like so far long ago, but it is really not. As a federated blockchain, Byron era marks a significant integration of the Ouroboros Classic Cardano secure proof-of-stake protocol into the Cardano ecosystem. All right. During the Byron phase, Cardano witnessed the launch of 2 new wallets: the Daedalus wallet and Yoroi wallet, a light wallet from EMURGO. Were introduced managing the ADA transactions. Next up, my personal favorite, and this is when I kind of first got into Cardano here. This was the Shelley era. All right, I remember when Shelley was released, we were all so excited. We could finally stake our Cardano coins, and finally the FUD was put to bed that Cardano doesn't have staking. Yes, guys, if you're new to Cardano, back in the day, all right, people would FUD Cardano for a lot of things. You think the FUD is bad now? There was a story that I was going to put on the show, but I decided not to because this is going to be a little bit long-winded. There was some FUD talking about how the Vasil hard fork is not going to be compatible with dApps and you're going to have to rewrite your dApps. I mean, come on, guys. So there's already ridiculous FUD out there about Cardano, about it being a vapor chain. Nobody's using it. But back then, it was like, oh, Cardano doesn't have staking. Yeah, that was the FUD. Oh, did you remember this FUD? Cardano's never going to be on Coinbase because it's a scam. Come on, guys. So just going back to, all this. But anyway, this is Shelley. So this allowed Cardano to have staking on the blockchain, guys. It upgraded the ADA holders to earn staking rewards. Thus, the Shelley testnet, known for rolling out the incentivized testnet. I remember that. The incentivized testnet laid the foundation for the Shelley testnet. The Allegra hard fork is the next iteration. It enabled users to lock their tokens in staking pools and participate into on-chain governance. The Allegra hard fork successfully commenced and went live on the testnet in December 16th, 2020. Now we have the Mary hard fork. This was actually a big one. This allowed native assets to be deployed on Cardano. So all of our favorite native assets like Stripper coin, like Hosky token, Liquid token, all of those tokens went live. Well, they didn't actually go live, but they were able to be ported to the Cardano blockchain. This hard fork went live on the testnet on March 1st, 2020. Generally on Ethereum, native tokens are required to be based on a custom mode. These custom tokens paved the way for possibilities of bug intervention In contrast, Cardano resolved this issue by eliminating the need for custom code for tokens. It requires users to deploy ADA tokens for service or transaction fees. All right. So this is actually pretty cool. I remember when this first came out, and that exploded the tokens on Cardano. So now we have the big one. All right. This was the big one, guys. And people were, my goodness, the FUD at this moment for Cardano was unbearable. Unbearable, guys. There was FUD. I mean, the Solana maxis were coming after us. ETH maxis, of course, were coming after us. Bitcoin maxis were coming after us. Who else? I don't know who the heck else. Dogecoin maxis. Everybody was coming after us. Back here, this was the era of smart contracts. So Gauguin hard fork allowed smart contracts to be rolled out on the Cardano blockchain. All right, it was amazing. It was an amazing time. I remember when Sunday Swap first came out and all the just whining and complaining about how slow it was. But now you use Sunday Swap, it's fast like butter. So, you know, guys, like, it's taking me down memory lane right now, pretty much. So I remember this hard fork. It was a good time. Came out in 2021, late 2021. And now we are here. All right. This is the Alonzo hard fork. Okay. So the Alonzo testnet development unfolded in 4 color phases, namely blue, white, purple, red, and black. It focused on building up the smart contract functionality by gradually increasing the range of network participants who can be hosted on Cardano. The initial Alonzo blue, white, purple phases saw the expansion of the capabilities of the smart contracts and the enhancement of its complexity. All right. The final 2 phases, Alonzo red, black, took care of the bug fixes and ensured that the Alonzo testnet was completely ready for launch. The initial Plutus capability conferred the blockchain, paved the way for its creation and operation of dApps. The Alonzo update went live on September 12th, 2021, thus aiding Cardano to transform into the smart contract-based blockchain. I said the Alonzo hard fork is coming up. Sorry, guys, that was wrong. It's the Vasil hard fork. That's the one that's coming up. Yes, I remember the Alonzo hard fork. That was good. It actually expanded and made things a lot faster on the Cardano blockchain. Now, we have scalability. This is number 4 in the overall roadmap of the Cardano roadmap, guys. So we have Basho. Now, this is what we're kind of working on now, okay? So this is what we are working on. Basho is for scalability of the blockchain, all right, making the blockchain faster, making the blockchain interoperable. We see the rollout of EVMs. We showed that video yesterday about the Ethereum virtual machines deploying on Cardano. All right, so we're starting to work this in to Cardano with these hard forks. You see how it's building on itself? Okay, so the development phase primarily focuses on upgrading the network's scalability and interoperability. Cardano developers aim to launch interoperable sidechains that will bridge multi-blockchains within the Cardano mainnet. And with this is the Vasil hard fork. Okay? So the Vasil hard fork went live on the testnet July 3rd, 2022. The fork was supposed to occur in June, but was delayed to bug issues. The team had to postpone it to this July. The fork is named after Vasil Dabov, a Bulgarian mathematician and a former Cardano ambassador. I believe Vasil unfortunately passed away. If I'm incorrect, I am so sorry. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Vasil is no longer with us. And rest in peace. With the Vasil upgrade, a new feature called diffusion pipelining is integrated into Cardano. With the increasing block size and accelerating the block production process, might pose certain limitations and security threats to the consensus layer. The diffusion pipeline aims to resolve this major limitation. This update facilitates a smooth expansion of the block size and confers high throughput through the consensus layer. Alright. Cardano's researchers revealed that the block size has already been subjected to a 25% expansion in 2022. Plutus Smart Contracts Core also witnessed an upgrade with this hard fork. After successfully forking the Basho upgrade to the mainnet, there are a series of events lined up for Cardano. The migration of the JED stablecoin onto the mainnet as well. Secondary, the launch of EMURGO DEX as well, amongst many others. All right, and then lastly, we have the Voltaire, last one on the roadmap, final era. This is going to be more sustainability and really working out the kinks of our governance system project Catalyst. Okay, making it a true DAO, a true decentralized autonomous organization. All right, guys. So that's the plan here. Sorry if that was long-winded. Let's go pay some bills. Thank you to OneCom, ticker symbol 1COMM. We really appreciate OneCom for sponsoring the channel. Go ahead, follow them on Twitter for Cardano crypto news update. 0% fees until at least the end of December 2022. Sorry, guys. You know I gotta get them Brave rewards, baby. 100%. Wow. 100% luck. 170 total blocks. They produce blocks each and every epoch. Let's get these delegators up. Thank you to OneCom. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. And finally, we have a short video by Pavia here, guys. Pavia. They are going to explain how to use, this is a tutorial of their builder tool. So if you wanted to build your metaverse out, I thought that this was pretty cool. After this video, guys, I'm going to head out. I love you guys so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. I will talk to you guys tomorrow with the Vechain and Cardano updates. Have an amazing day.
I'm going to be teaching you how to use the builder tool. You can find a list of helpful commands and shortcuts at any time by clicking the keyboard icon in the bottom right hand corner. First, I'll be showing you how to use the camera controls. Hold the right click button and move the mouse to look around. You can also hold Alt and right click to rotate the camera where you are. Holding right click and using the W, A, S and D buttons will allow you to move the camera left to right as well as zoom in and out. Alternatively, holding in the scroll wheel and moving the mouse will let you move the camera up, down, left and right. Make sure to remember that when doing this, the camera is inverted. Use the scroll wheel normally to zoom in and out, and to reset the camera completely, press the spacebar. The builder tool contains over 3,000 assets, and these are stored into separate categories and subcategories. You can navigate through them manually or use the search bar to find a specific asset. Click an asset to spawn it in the center of your scene, or click, hold and drag an asset to where you want it to be on the scene. You can also upload a custom asset. To import your own PCA, simply click the Add Asset box below the search bar and import your asset. You'll be prompted to add it to an asset pack. Choose or create a name for this asset pack and a subcategory name too. Assets have three functions when highlighted: the Move tool, the Rotate tool and the Scaling tool. Press W whilst an asset is selected, or use the toggle arrows button in the top screen to use the Move tool. Use the red, blue and green arrows to move the asset either vertically, horizontally or backwards and forwards. Remember that when you highlight an arrow, it will turn yellow. The blue, red and green boxes at the base of the arrows will lock your movement to the corresponding axis. Use the green box at the bottom to move the whole asset along the floor of your scene. You can rotate an object by pressing E, or highlighting an asset and using the toggle orbits button at the top of the screen to use the rotate tool. Use the red, blue and green lines to rotate an asset. You can rotate an asset manually or snap it to the grid by holding down Shift before you turn it. You can scale an object by pressing R and highlighting the asset, as well as using the toggle scaling button at the top of the screen to use the scaling tool. The red square will adjust the width, the blue square will adjust the length and the yellow square will adjust the height. You can scale everything at the same time by using the white square in the center. You can duplicate an asset by pressing D, and an asset will always spawn in the same place as the current highlighted asset. You can remove an asset by pressing backspace, delete, or by clicking the delete icon at the top. You can undo an action by pressing Ctrl Z, or redo an action by pressing Ctrl, Shift and Z. You can also reset an item's rotation completely by pressing S. To run around and view your scene in first person, click I, or click the eye icon at the top right hand corner of the screen. You can rename and size your scene by pressing the pencil icon next to the scene name in the top left hand corner. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please remember to leave them in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Just want to give a shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers here. Maryland for Crypto, Anthony Andrews, Farouz Den, Kyle Bachi, CryptosVT.si, Angeltopia, DSC Vale, Leon Jackson II, Kragan, and Allflare LLC. Thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support. Guys, go ahead and click the links down below to support the channel. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Take care. Keep hodling Vechain and Cardano, and I'll talk to you soon.